another Where in the World segment. We are joined by Sarah Newberry, and she is not in the U.S. We're not in the U.S. this time, so.
And today we are joined by Mr. Dill, me, Sophia, Shabrea, Darielle, and our featured guest.
So what we'll be doing is asking this mystery person questions to figure out where she lives. Now let's get started.
Northern or Southern Hemisphere?
Northern.
What time is it right now?
It is 5:48 p.m.
What language do you speak?
English.
Who is in charge in your country?
The president is Michael D. Higgins.
Are there any mountains nearby?
There are.
Any guesses yet?
Number 6.
Michael D. Higgins. I know where she is.
Where is it?
The president of Ireland is Michael D. Higgins. So are you in Ireland?
Are you in Ireland?
I am in Ireland. Yeah.
Oh, we got that so fast. Well, you got that so fast.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Yes. Sarah, if you want to turn your camera on, they have successfully guessed where you are.
Yeah.
That's the quickest we ever got it.
Hi.
Oh, I like your cat. Is that cat ears? Is that headband?
Oh, it's a bow.
Oh, that's cute.
Thank you.
Welcome, Sarah. It's so nice to see you and
Nice
actually
to
hear
see
your
you
voice,
as well.
as opposed to just seeing your posts on Instagram and chatting back and forth.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've talked to you.
Years.
Yeah. Years. Okay, so I'm going to stop talking because the kids. Well, actually, if you want to just go ahead, talk about where you are and what you're doing, and
Yeah.
there we go.
Perfect. So I live in Tralee, which is in County Kerry in Ireland. As you can probably tell, I don't have an Irish accent, so I'm not from Ireland. I used to live in Lakeland, but I moved to Ireland about 2 years ago. So I moved here after I graduated from college, and decided that, it would be something new, a different experience. And yeah, I haven't left since. I've kind of settled in here. So I think it'll be kind of my permanent home from now on is in Ireland. Yeah.
Oh, we can
I
ask
have a question
now. Oh.
What do you do for?
What was the question?
What do you do for a living?
So at the moment, I work with a local Irish grocery store. It would be something similar to like Publix or even smaller than that, definitely smaller. But I do kind of office work for them, answering to customers' emails, stuff like that.
Oh, Sophie, you can ask yours. I'll ask mine next.
How do you know Mr. Dill? Because he said something really suspicious earlier.
Yeah, so he was my teacher in 7th grade at one of his previous schools. So I grew up in Lakeland. I went through school all in Lakeland, graduated from Harrison School of the Arts. So he was my 7th grade teacher.
He knew it. He goes, I've known this person for so long, for half of their life. And I was like, what are you doing, Mr. Dill?
Yeah.
So,
It's been a long time.
You went to Harrison. We're at Jewett School of the Arts. So these ladies mostly are looking to maybe go into Harrison.
That's their goal.
In a couple of years. That's like their big goal. So what was your art major at Harrison?
I was a piano major, but I also played clarinet in in one of their bands. Yeah.
Awesome. Go ahead, Janaya.
What is your favorite thing about where you stay?
I just like how laid back it is. It's really, really relaxed here. So there's a lot of nature around. If you like pretty places and like nice scenic areas, then Ireland is definitely the place for that. And you can walk everywhere here, so you don't really need a car to get around in town. Like I live about 15-minute or 20-minute walk from the ocean. Or if I wanted to walk in town, it's about a 10-minute walk. So you don't, unless you want to go somewhere pretty distant, you don't need a car to really get around anywhere.
That's nice.
Yeah. it is
Dariel
nice.
asks, do you miss the heat from Florida?
No, I don't. I find the heat in Florida is really, really hot all the time. There's no real break from it, but I heard you guys have had some nice cool weather lately. But no, it's nice to go and visit, but I wouldn't want to be there long term. Yeah.
I
Does
agree.
Ireland have snow?
Some
Does-
places do. We're supposed to have snow in the next few days or so. Probably not where I live, but up at northern, near Dublin, they'd have snow.
How expensive is it to fly to Ireland? Don't mind me. Dariel says, do you still play piano?
I do. Yeah, I can still play piano. I don't have a piano here, but I can still play.
How long did it take for you to get comfortable with the time change?
It's a big adjustment. So we're 5 hours ahead of you guys. So all of my family and my friends, they still live back home. So anytime I want to call my mom, if I wanted to call her, it's 9 a.m. here, it'd still be 4 a.m. there. So I can't just ring her in the morning. So it does take time to get adjusted to that.
$2,600. Guess I'm not seeing the snow anytime soon. That's sad.
Do you have a favorite piece you would play, like if you had a piano?
Yeah, I do. So my favorite piece I ever played was Prelude in G minor by Rachmaninoff. You should look it up. It's a nice piece.
Okay.
Okay. Excellent. Question. All right. So I'm going to talk about some food here because it's kind of, I can't. All right. So what are like some of the biggest changes when talking about like food? I know we talked about it in our talk earlier. So can you just kind of talk about like the going out to eat and like some of the differences and words?
Yeah, definitely. So I guess you guys have a lot of variety of stuff that you can eat. In Florida, you're surrounded by a bunch of different cultures. There's Mexican food, Chinese food, any type of food. We don't really have that here. So if you were to go out to eat, there's not a lot of chain restaurants. Like we still have KFC, but if I wanted to go to KFC, I'd have to drive an hour and a half away to get to a KFC. So some of the stuff we eat here, I mean, there'd be like chicken tenders here. They do a lot of carved dinners, is what they're called, but it would be kind of what you would eat for Thanksgiving. So turkey, ham, stuffing, mashed potatoes. That's kind of like an average dinner that you would have here. There's not like a big thing that I thought was strange is that, if you go out to eat in the US and you wanted a Coke, you can get as many refills as you want. That's not the case here. You're probably paying like $2 or $3 per Coke that you have when you're out to eat. So they really push you on drinking water, and it's actually more expensive. Like Coke, having a soft drink, it's really, really expensive here.
That sucks. Ain't nobody got time to be spending no money like that.
Yeah, we're balling on a budget, man.
I know. Tell me about it.
Oh, come on. You guys must have more questions.
Yeah.
It's time. Oh, Dariel says, what did you go to college for?
I started in college as a music major, and then I actually got my degree in education. So I am a qualified teacher, but I don't teach here because I don't know how to speak Irish, and that's one of the requirements to be a teacher.
So do you speak any Irish?
I'm learning some on Duolingo. I can read it and I can type it out, but I can't speak any Irish. Like I know how to say goodbye. That's slán, and that's about it. A few words here and there, but definitely not anywhere near where I would need to be in order to teach.
Whoa. I thought everyone spoke English.
Nope, not
What?
everyone. So there's a portion of Ireland that still speaks Irish. So it's called the Gaeltacht, and it's about an hour away from me. So there are these small I guess you would call them towns, where people, if you go there, they wouldn't really speak Irish. Like you can speak Irish to them, but it wouldn't, or you could speak English to them, but it wouldn't be the norm. Mostly everybody there speaks Irish. And if you're becoming a teacher, they'll send you there so that you get comfortable speaking it on a daily basis.
Where'd you get your headband?
I don't know. It was a Christmas present, actually.
So cute.
All right. So as far as like restaurants and stuff like that, so they're all like, are they like pub style?
Yeah.
So it's, I'm trying to formulate my thought because eventually I'm going to be asking you about the pot of gold.
Oh God.
All right. Like, okay. So let's go with the stereotypes. Okay. Leprechauns, do they actually like talk about them, or is that like something that has been so Americanized over here?
They do. I do think they capitalize in on it. There's a museum of leprechauns in Dublin that you can visit, so they definitely know where the money is when people come to visit. And there's like gift stores that, you know, there's little like gold coins that you can buy, or little stuffed leprechauns that you can buy. So I definitely think it's more like Americanized, but they do still have it here. Yeah.
Dariel asks, are the malls better than the malls in Florida?
We don't, like, there are malls, but they definitely wouldn't be as big as the malls in Florida or in the US. Like you'd kind of have little, like the malls here would be a few like clothing stores. It depends where you are. Like in Tralee, we wouldn't have a mall like that. If you go up to Dublin, there's a lot of shopping, or even places like Cork or Limerick, they'd have bigger shopping. But I'd say for me to get to like an actual shopping mall, I'd have to go 2 hours away.
When I hear, Dariel says, was it easy to move to Ireland?
Not exactly. It's not the easiest place to move to, because you have things like visas. Like you can't just pick up and move to Ireland. You'd have to go through a process of applying for a visa. Thankfully, the US and Ireland have a close enough relationship where if you graduate from college, you can apply for what's called a working holiday visa, which allows you to come and study, or not study, sorry, you can come and live in Ireland, you can work in Ireland for a year. And then after that, you'd have to get a company to either sponsor you, or you'd have to find another way to get a different type of visa to stay in Ireland.
I actually have a question, because I found about this. So I guess health insurance or something like medical bills are free in England. Is it England? Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
Is it like that in Ireland too?
Yeah, so like I don't have insurance at the moment, but if I was to go to the doctor, let's say I just wanted to go see a doctor, I wasn't feeling well, I'd be paying about $40. That would be what the equivalent is what I'm paying, which is pretty good. That's about what people with insurance pay to go see a doctor at home. If you're in the hospital, let's say if you have an extended stay in the hospital, there's a cap of how much they can charge you. So they can only charge about €800, which is very, very minimal. You know, you're not going to leave the hospital with thousands and thousands of dollars in debt, which is good. It's a good thing.
Dariel wants to know, why did you want to move to Ireland?
So I visited Ireland in 2015, was the first time I traveled. And I really just loved the people here. They were very friendly. And I loved the different places, like the scene, like the mountains, and, you know, you're by the coast and everything. It was just really, really pretty to me. I went to a few different other countries traveling, and I kind of caught the travel bug. So I wanted to travel to a bunch of different places, but I think a piece of Ireland was always in my heart, and I knew that I'd end up here somehow.
She wants to know if you could show euros.
Yeah, so we pay with euros, they're not dollars. I don't have any euros on me. I pay like you guys, mostly everything is by using debit card. So I don't have any euros on me, but you should look them up. It's interesting because they're different sizes. Like the dollars are all the same size. Euros here, they're different colors and they're different sizes.
So what is the music like in where you are? Like, do you have like traditional Irish music? Is it like a blend? Is it like, do you have like rock and roll? Are there pop Irish singers? Like,
so there's definitely like big music scenes in Ireland. You can go to the local pub on a Thursday night and there's going to be a local artist in there singing. I think that's like one of the big things that's missing right now because, you know, we're all staying at home. You can't really go out and socialize. But yeah, like, I don't know if you guys have heard of like Dermot Kennedy, but he would be a big artist here. He's Irish. Like if you ask any Irish person, they'll know who Dermot Kennedy is. But yeah, music is probably a big thing. And they have different kinds of music. Like there's traditional Irish music that would probably be less common, but more like, you know, rock music, stuff like that. That would be very common.
Do you have a pet?
I have 2 dogs.
What's their names?
One of them is Lola. She is a corgi and Jack Russell mix. And then I have a Springer Spaniel. She's like a black and white dog, and her name is Lucy.
Oh,
yeah.
Is it shut down right now because of COVID?
Yeah, so we've been shut down. We can only go about like 3 miles outside of our house. And it's been that way since just before the new year. So since the end of December, we've been like that. And we'll be locked down until at least the first week of March.
Wow, because in Florida, we're the exact opposite in Florida.
Yeah.
I think most people are pretending that it doesn't exist. It's like,
yeah, it was kind of shocking watching the Super Bowl the other night. I was like,
it's crazy.
Wow.
And then everybody's like piled into the street and everything like that, hugging all over each other. It's like,
yeah, you would actually be arrested if you tried that here.
Do you have questions for us?
Yeah, what class are you guys in at the moment? Like what class are you in with Mr. Dill?
ITV.
ITV. That's cool. Do you guys like it?
Yeah.
Favorite class ever.
Yeah.
It's
so
fun.
you're adjusting well to being at home versus, you know, being together in school?
I love it.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
A lot of the kids have already gone back. I think we're about 80% back in the traditional face-to-face. And the kids keep going back. These are probably like the hardcore, never going back type kids.
I feel ya.
We'll wait till like next school year. But then these kids they actually do their work. That was like one of the problems is trying to adjust to doing work online was a big shock for a lot of the kids, you know, and the Zoom, adjusting to like the Zooms and stuff like that. But I think a lot of people, I don't know, it's just an adjustment.
Yeah, I'm working from home myself, so it was an adjustment at first, but I'm the same way. If I could stay working from home forever, I definitely would. Yeah.
All right, so you indicated, Jessica, that you might have an Irish speaker.
Oh yeah, let me send him a text message and see.
Let's see if he's going to be camera shy or not.
Oh no, he won't be. He loves the camera, so yeah.
Okay, but how funny is he going to be? Can he say they're magically delicious?
He can try. Yeah, you should ask him about his.
I'd be like, no, y'all don't even like Lucky Charms. What's up with that?
He has an American name. He calls himself Chad, so he speaks in a really over-the-top American accent. What he thinks like American guys sound like. So it's funny. My parents all the time.
Like he's from Texas.
Yeah.
My name's Chad.
Yeah, exactly. That type of thing.
I'm sorry.
I made him eat Chick-fil-A for the first time when he went over, because chicken biscuits are different here. Like biscuit would be a cookie. So if you tell somebody to eat a chicken biscuit here, they think you're eating like chicken on top of a chocolate chip cookie. So he's coming now.
I think that might actually taste good. Chicken on a chocolate chip cookie.
Yeah, salty and sweet at the same time.
That's true. Like y'all weren't thinking it. Like they're all judging me. Like,
No.
Chicken and waffles is a thing. People eat chicken with waffles.
Yeah, that's a thing. Everyone like
So good
at
at
lunch.
school.
Yeah, at lunch when people. Oh, Darielle says she is judging you, but
y'all are judging me. Okay.
All right. So this is David. This is my fiance.
Hi guys.
Hi, David.
How are you?
hi.
So obviously he has an Irish accent.
Apparently, I do have an Irish accent.
Ooh.
Yes, that is. So now everybody can hear the Irish accent.
I want to try it. Am I doing it right?
I've heard far worse, trust me.
So were you born and raised there?
I sure was, yeah. I've been here all my life.
So you visited the United States, yes?
I did.
All right. So
I
what
did
was your
indeed.
first impression of going to the United States?
The weather, yeah. I love the weather. It's so much nicer than here. It's like nice and warm and sunny. It's not so much here, so that was the first thing that struck me.
That's funny because that's the exact opposite answer that Sarah just gave to us.
Yeah, I said I didn't like how hot
Yeah,
it is.
yeah. She seems to be happy with this weather, but I traded in a heartbeat.
That's awesome. So can you say something in Irish? What can we?
Mr. Dill is hinting at the fact that he wants you to say they're magically delicious. He is hinting at that fact.
That's the lucky.
Well,
He wants you to say.
it, please.
I need to actually hear that in like an English language, just so I can like.
Can you
feel-
say like
feel
they're
contented.
magically delicious, but with an Irish accent?
They're magically delicious.
See,
They're magically delicious.
see, there's my bucket list item. It's like heard an Irish person say they're magically delicious.
Ask,
I have a
like,
simple bucket list.
Okay, yeah, they.
could you say like can I go to the bathroom?
Honestly, my name is David.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so if I say Dahi is Anam Dum, that means my name is David in Irish.
All right, say that one more time.
Dahi, that's David, is Anam Dum. So that means, as I say, my name is David.
But say, can I go like, so one of the phrases that like everybody has to learn in school is how to ask to go to the bathroom. So how would you say, just say it
So
fast.
like, Anmil Cadagum Dulgadi on Letters.
I would never go to the bathroom.
Yeah, no, I'm
It's like
I'm
I'm done. I am like so like not eating or drinking anything all day long.
yeah, no.
Yeah.
I'll hold it just like in that movie where I'll wait till I get home from school. All right, that's awesome. Come on, we had more questions. He's right there.
Let's see. Let me search my brain. No, I got nothing.
You got
That's
brain
okay.
fart.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Darielle usually has questions, so sort of waiting for her to say something. She has lots of questions. They're all in her brain.
All right.
Yep. Okay. She
Okay.
says, "Have you taught her some Irish?"
Yeah, I mean, I haven't taught her any, but she's learned some.
Yeah. Well, he's good with if I'm reading it and trying to say it, he'll try and correct me on my pronunciation. So he's good to have around.
So are
She's
there
doing well.
Are there Irish rappers?
Oh, I haven't heard of that one.
So
If there are, I probably wouldn't admit it because they're awful.
Yeah.
So So you don't want to try rapping for us because that would be kind of funny. No.
No,
Not
I'm
into
probably
rap
gonna
song?
put it.
I
Nah.
know Siri could do the beat.
Oh God. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I think they'll probably pass on that though.
Boots and cats and boots and
Boots and cats.
Oh gosh. See that we're middle schoolers. That's all it is. I've been trapped in middle school for way too long.
Yeah.
So it doesn't show. See now Sarah's gonna be like, I'm sorry, that was my teacher.
No.
Oh no. I've heard good things.
Well, I'm glad that there are good things out there. It seems like there should be more questions. I'm kind of surprised that you all don't have.
Oh wait, I haven't said my thing yet. Okay, so obviously you've met Mr. Dill, so I can't say that part. You are obviously not a catfish. I don't know if you've seen the past shows. Mr. Dill has warned you, I've heard, giving you some things, tips and pointers and tricks. But when this all first started out, Mr. Dill's like, so we're gonna call people up that I've never met before, don't see them a lot. It's like, so basically we could be calling on catfishes and be like, hey Fran, and they're like, I'm fake, So you're real. We can see this.
Yeah.
For the past few times, everyone's been real. I've been wrong. I'm biding my time, waiting for someone to come on in here.
Probably
and be
gonna
like,
come on the last episode for the grand
yes, on the
finale.
last one, Mr. Dill needs to call someone up and be like, can you catfish me just for fun? But Mr. Dill, I don't know if you can tell, but he is probably shaking back and forth because he is such a fangirl. Every time someone comes on here, he's just like, whoo, I've never met them before. I have so many questions. They live somewhere that's not Florida, so I'm just dying.
It's a learning experience.
He's
Because
just shaking back and forth.
I don't travel a lot, so therefore I learn vicariously through other people. So random question. What are you all eating for dinner tonight? Do y'all cook at home? Like if you're cooking at home,
we cook a lot at home. Well, last night we ordered in pizza, so that's pretty common. But tonight I'm having steak and peppers. What are you having?
I'm having, I don't know, like chicken burritos maybe.
Oh yeah, he'd never had a burrito
Turkey
until I
burritos.
moved here. So
wow.
Yeah, that was different.
Yeah, I'm a very plain eater, so
Yeah. And even the spices that they use for burritos here, it's like barbecue flavored. It's not like what we would know as burritos. They're very different.
That sounds fun.
There was a recipe the other day. It was like chicken burrito, but it wanted me to use soy sauce and honey. And I was like, that doesn't go in a burrito. Not a burrito I know anyway.
That's interesting.
Yeah, you sort of can't order pizza in Florida, at least not that I know of, because everything's shady. Very shady.
Yeah, they have pizza here that you guys would know. Like we have a Domino's in town. There's Papa John's. Like David loves Papa John's.
yeah.
But
We don't have any in our town,
yeah,
so when we go places,
we don't really eat those places though. There's better pizza here, but there's no like New York style pizza or anything like that.
So do y'all have different toppings that you put on your pizza there, or is it just like pepperoni, burger?
No, he eats sweet corn on his pizza. Yeah, which is really
It's
weird.
so good.
What is
Yeah.
the difference between
I
sweet
do it
corn
at
and normal
school.
corn
It's so good.
besides the sweet? Like, do they just
Some corn isn't really sweet, but like I guess they just specify it's all like sweet corn here. But yeah, it's gross on pizza. Or bacon isn't really bacon, it's like ham. So if you order for bacon on pizza here, you're probably getting big chunks of ham.
That's interesting. So all right. So you put corn on pizza. That's like putting pineapple on pizza. That's like
They
why are people so
yeah,
against
I would
Hawaiian
definitely do
pizza?
pineapple as well.
Pineapple and ham on pizza is good. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Every
I've
time
never
you get
tried it.
Yeah, I
something,
don't understand.
I
how
don't
people
know.
like
It's just
pineapple.
something about it.
Why do
You'd
people
eat corn
throw
with
shade
pineapple.
on pineapple on pizza? Yeah, what is wrong with pineapple on pizza?
Yeah, I don't get it.
It just sound off. There's nothing wrong with it. It just sound off.
Yeah, I'm with you. I wouldn't touch it.
I am gonna have to try the corn on pizza. I wonder if I called up Papa John's here, I would like some sweet corn on my pizza, what they would actually say.
Do it
Yeah,
with
they-
the school pizza.
Why?
The corn that they have on
that's
Friday
obviously
is
not
so
a thing in
good.
America.
No, I wouldn't say. Or like they'll eat sweet corn and tuna. Ooh.
That's interesting. So, all right. So, do y'all do like the cream corn? What we call cream corn here? Jolly cream.
No, I wanted to make, there was like a corn casserole recipe that I wanted to make for, I think I was making like a Thanksgiving dinner because they don't have Thanksgiving here. So I was just trying to think of like recipes that we would have at home. And for me to buy 1 can of cream corn, it was like $6.
Wow.
And I had to get it shipped in. Yeah.
That is
As a
crazy.
child, that sounds really cheap. So I'm just gonna act like that's really shocking.
It would probably be like it would probably be like $1 in the store for you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, I've never bought cream corn. I don't take charge
Like,
in that.
what-
I'm going to call your mom. That's it. I'm calling your mom.
We have like a
do that.
American section at the store here. And I think for like if I was to buy a box of like what's one of like Reese's Puff cereal, I think it's like €9 here, which is over $10.
Yeah, $10 or $11. What? How much would it be in?
Maybe like $3.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Let's get them buy one get one free, and then you can get
Yeah.
like boxes for like $4, something like that.
You sure
Yeah,
at
they
Target?
don't really
This sounds
do
like
that
Target.
here. They don't do buy one get one really on products here because I guess like people will like if we did a buy one get one free on something sweet like chocolate, we would get people calling in and complaining that that was promoting like obesity. So they try and do that more on like fruits and vegetables and stuff like that. Like fruits and vegetables here are so much cheaper than fruits and vegetables at home.
Which is technically the way it should be, in
Yeah.
the scope of it all, that it should be cheaper to make stuff at home than it is to go to McDonald's.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But here in the United States, it's, you rationalize going to McDonald's because it's actually cheaper to do that than
Yeah.
actually go out and buy the goods and then
Really?
get home.
Yeah, definitely. Like you can buy so much. It's shocking. Like I played this game with my parents. I'll show them all the different stuff I bought for the week and they'll have to try and guess how much it is. And they're always like way
Way over.
over what I spent.
That's crazy. Well, I do appreciate you, both of you all, like joining us in for this conversation.
Yeah, no
no
problem.
Thanks for having us.
It's always been enlightening, and all these conversations are. And I'm trying not to fanboy too much.
Thank you for joining us today, JSA. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you, Miss Sarah Newberry and her fiance. I did not catch your name the
That's
way I
okay.
did. I'm trying to pull it back up.
David.
I think David. Was your name David?
Very
Yes!
good. High five.
Thank you. High five. Well, bye, JSA. Adios.
Bye.